You know, I've been pretty, I've talked a lot about the Olympics. I haven't been quiet, but I've been quiet about how I was going to vote, because I've been less pro-Olympics than I've been pro a great deal for Calgary. And I think we've got a great deal for Calgary. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it's on sale if you don't need it. And so what's really important is for us to also look at the benefits we're going to get. The sport benefits, the community benefits, the economic benefits. And I think putting that whole process and all that sausage making in a drawer and looking at the deal, this is undeniably an outstanding bid and an outstanding opportunity for Calgary. You know, we've allowed the no voices to dominate the conversation. I've made up my mind. I'm going to vote yes, and I'm going to spread the word about voting yes over the next week.
How does the no side dominate the conversation? Big rally here for yes.
Finally, right? Because if you go online, if you look on social media, the yes side, to their credit, have actually been very quiet, because they've never been yes at any cost. They've always been yes for a great deal for Calgary. And now finally that we've got that deal, it's only a few days old, and we've had the opportunity to examine it. It really is time to have the voices of the folks in here heard.
Can you talk a bit about the security and potential overruns, and does that factor into your bid now the feds aren't going to be on the hook for it?
Yeah, this is very confusing because the federal government has been giving remarkably mixed messages on this question, and it certainly would be helpful for me if they could get on the same page. All of that said, remember there's lots of time to sort this stuff out. The key is that we still have to win a bid. That's what some people are forgetting. They're like, have you bought that insurance yet? But we don't buy the insurance until a year from now, after we win the bid. What we have is an agreement in principle. We'll still work through those principles. But what's important to understand is this is different. It's not Vancouver, it's not Pyeongchang, it's not Sochi. We're not building a lot of stuff. We've got outstanding project management in place to manage any capital cost overruns. Most cost overruns come not from construction costs, they come from people building more stuff than they had originally put in the plan, and that we will not do. On the operating side, there are many different mechanisms, but in the bid, there's already $1 billion in there for unexpected costs and contingencies. And the odds of using all of that up and using up the insurance and then needing more money are very, very, very small.
So from your perspective, who is on the hook for security goes over?
I believe it's the federal government. They were in Vancouver, they were in Toronto. That is typically their role, and we'll clear that up with them.
And where are you guys at in finding out more about that insurance policy? Does it exist? When are we going to know more?
It will exist. We will know more soon. But again, this is not something you buy for a year. And no insurance broker is going to sell you something or create a new product not knowing if you're going to buy it or not.
Anything else?
Isn't this clear a week from the plebiscite who puts the bill for security overrun? Shouldn't that be something Calgarians know already before they vote?
Well, I absolutely did clarify it. I believe it's the federal government's responsibility. But also, as I said, this budget, unlike other budgets, already has $1 billion of contingency in it. If we're going to blow the budget by more than $1 billion, then we have to be pretty realistic about what's possible, and we're not going to do that.
Do you think security can do that? I mean, it has in the past gone way over, but is $1 billion enough to cover?
Yeah, absolutely. Because what happened in 2010 is people had no idea what they were doing. It was kind of a knee-jerk reaction. And in fact, the numbers that we've got now are the numbers from the RCMP.